So stress and anxiety have a lot of overlapping qualities. And I think the first thing worth noting is that stress is usually triggered by externalizing things or external things that cause it. It's usually short term. And once that event is over, that trigger is gone, then the stress goes away. Whereas anxiety could be an outside trigger. A lot of times it's just worry about the past or the future, and you don't know why it's occurring. And then it tends to stick around after those events are over.
When those stressors, anxiety, nervousness, worry become overwhelming and really start to impact your daily life and your ability to engage in your daily life, that's when we want to make sure that you're getting all the help you need to be successful.
I usually tell kids that it's like an alarm clock. You feel anxious, the alarm is ringing. When you take care of that or prepare for whatever is causing it, the alarm goes off. But at the point where you get to the level of perhaps having an anxiety disorder or an illness, it's like the alarm is going off all the time and you can't turn it off, even if there's nothing to prepare for. I think we need to start allowing people to experience a full range of emotion. We often feel that when you're distressed or upset, that immediately that has to stop and something's wrong with you. In fact, we need to grant ourselves a lot more suffering and a lot more distress so we can learn to experience it, let it pass, see it arise, and be non-judgmental about it. There isn't really a one-size-fits-all answer to what is normal, but I think we need to broaden the experience of allowing all emotions and thoughts to think themselves or occur.
And maybe normal is a word that we should remove or not even think about anymore. Like, what is right for you? If you're labeling your emotion, that's going to be one of the most important pieces. If you can name it, then we can work to tame it. Sometimes when you recognize that the emotions are getting heightened and you are feeling anyway, stress, anxious, worry, nervous, putting a name to it and recognizing that that emotion is coming forward and then using the coping skills that you have to be able to manage it can be all the help you need.
The first step is, along with labeling it, is just noticing what's occurring. So a lot of times things will arise, and if you just say, oh, that's another worried thought or scared thought or happy thought, and just let it pass like all the thoughts, then you don't get attached or in this sort of locked in version of it, so where you're as distressed. There are a number of myths, and I think the most common one is that any negative experience that you have is automatically illness. And that's just not true. Like, we have a huge range of emotions, and most of them are just normative and they serve a purpose. But it's hard to explain to people that just because you're unhappy or just because you have a negative experience doesn't make you acutely mentally ill or even have an illness at all. Now you know.